He hasn't been rude to anybody. He hasn't asked anybody to call him sperm predator. Which is it?
You can do what?
This should not be a conversation we should be having right now. Just
you can
simply
call
tell me. Go ahead, Mo.
You can
He
call
just
me
says I can
whatever
call him
you
whatever he
want, big
wants.
boy.
Oh my gosh!
But I'm just saying, he didn't come up here demanding that we use
All right,
certain pronouns, right? Which is what our issue usually is, right? There's no need to be rude.
No, I'm not trying to be rude. I'll just call it androgynous ghost moving forward.
Oh, that's
he doesn't have to call him Johnson.
That's such a fucking.
Remember that, Memphis?
I genuinely don't mind
Raven
that.
Day Johnson
I'm not gonna lie.
he doesn't have to call me Johnson.
The voice really does throw me off.
Androgynous ghost. I apologize for the Inquisition.
My brother from Syria, I need him for it. My family, please, my brother. I'm good.
Allah Akbar.
Now you can call me Ray.
Allah
You can
Akbar.
call me Jay.
Allah
You can call me RJ. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Oh my God, there's too many screamers on this panel.
I got rid of one.
Literally, you can just call me Ghost. I don't really care, to be honest.
So Kevin had a question for you. He wanted to know if you've ever had a problem with no say, or if you've ever done anything to no say. Ow.
No, I haven't. Why? What's up?
Because apparently yesterday they were writing in the comments. Oh God.
What no say was?
Yeah, that no say was saying they were going to look up your dad's obituary yesterday.
Was what?
Was going to look up your dad's obituary.
What was happening?
Oh
No
God,
say
I'm
was?
listening to myself. What the fuck? Yes, apparently No Say wrote in the comments yesterday that she was going to look for your dad's obituary.
Is no say a guy or a girl?
What the fuck is wrong
say
with
no
that?
good.
Okay, Kevin, are you still in here? Could you please come back up if you are?
So Kevin didn't provide any context. He just said that no say said they were going to look for your dad's obituary, and it could have been something as innocent as we haven't seen Andrew in a while, and they meant it in a good way, just trying to figure out what's going on there, or it could have been nefarious.
I did mention that yesterday. They were talking about how they were already starting to assume that his father passed away.
But here's the deal. I actually sent Andrew a message just because I hadn't seen him on the panel. I knew that he had kind of rushed to Florida. I had just by logical deduction assumed that may have occurred. So I don't. He was going out of his way to give Andrew problems or be insensitive over the issue or anything. But I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Kevin was the one that saw the comment.
So Andrew, this is what they said. What's his name? I'll look for an obituary.
Yeah, I don't know why no say. I guess there's just something wrong with them. I don't know no say.
Yeah, Andrew. You got to remember a lot of these. What my personal theory is that I don't know much about no say. I mean, other than I see him in the comments, but I couldn't tell you a thing about. I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. There's a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people on this app that I feel like. I mean, there's people that will they have ongoing feuds with me in the comments. I've never said a word to them before, and the only thing I can kind of assume is that they're by going at me, they feel like they're going to kind of win themselves over with people who dislike me, and I think that's at play with you and a lot of other people on the app. Other than that, I really can't think of an explanation for why that person would be concerned about what's going on in your personal life, especially your father's.
Yeah.
In your personal life, especially your father's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're doing that.
I will say though, Memphis, I think that I don't know. I felt like yesterday Bex threw Haifa under the bus big time to try to get brownie points with her new little friends. And we all know that she asks Haifa to come into her spaces to piss people off.
Okay, yeah. I think this is not a comment about Bex in particular, but I think people would be shocked on this app if they saw some of the DMs that I get on a daily basis. Come to this live. Come to this live. Can you say this? Can you do this? Can you work this angle? Whatever. It's just if I find it entertaining, I don't feel like it's going to be particularly harmful to somebody. half the time I'll indulge just to stir the pot 'cause I think it's funny. But this idea that like everything is that you should take everything you see on panels at face value, you are a naive MFer if you're coming on this app doing that.
Let's face it, Memphis, black people don't care for you. So a white person wanting to be a savior would be doing themselves well by hating on you in public.
Very true, James. That's kind of what I was getting at.
I tried to break it down to simplistic forms for the black people. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Thank you, James.
Just kidding. I joke. It's in my nature.
I'm giggling. Don't worry. I'm giggling.
Oh, would I be kicked out of Boulder for that one?
There's people in the comments telling me this whole panel is racist.
Yes, we are not beloved by the melanated community.
I just felt like I should say it.
Yes, but even on birthday isn't beloved by the melanated community, and he's melanated.
Androgynous ghosts, you got to understand.
Yeah, they treat on birthday
kind of
like shit.
15 years ahead of the rest of the panels in the sense that we've kind of transcended these labels of like racist, homophobe, a bigot, and things like that. We just basically look at everything an individual says and weigh it on its own merit instead of trying to blanket label people to be dismissive of their contributions. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Because a lot of times, I mean, I'd say the vast majority of the time when people are using these labels, it's literally just a mechanism to shut down speech or dissenting opinions or ideas they don't like or uncomfortable with, or they're incapable of understanding.
See, I feel like free speech is fine as long as you're not trying to hurt other people.
Okay, but you got to understand, in order to have an honest conversation with people, you have to risk potentially being offensive. I mean, how in the world?
No. I mean, like, actually hurting people. You know what I mean?
Give me an example of how it could actually hurt you using speech alone.
By like, sorry, I'm trying to find the wording. Like, promoting violence against
calling for violence. Yeah. So basically, as far as it pertains to the United States, that would be an instance in where free speech does not apply. Is if there is a direct call to violence and the capability of producing that violence. So I can say we need to start a revolution. That's free speech. The second it doesn't become free speech is if I was in Washington, D.C. with 1,700 men with AK-47 saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah. So as far as it pertains to this app, there's not going to be an instance where anything said isn't free speech on the app and they're in their living room with the barrel of a GUN on your tonsils.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. It was literally just like if you're calling for violence against like a certain group of people, then that I wouldn't,
No, that's not a case either. I can say GAS, the JEWs, and that's 100% free speech.
I just don't. I guess like I just don't understand why you would need to call violence towards a group of people.
Okay, well, what if there was a unique so HAMS as a group of people? Do you think it's fair to call for violence for those people? Or what about NAZIs? Do you think it's fair to say unalive the NAZIs? Surely you would agree with that.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is the free speech laws that we have in place right now are applicable, and they've been put through the meat grinder at every level court in this country. And what we've decided on is what I just said. Essentially, free speech applies in every, even yelling fire in a movie theater. I mean, that was literally taken to court, and it said, no, that's covered under free speech.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's just this idea that basically the only solution to hateful speech or what anybody would determine to be harmful speech is more free speech. And the idea that like what's true shouldn't fear investigation. The more you can talk about something, the more you can kind of hash something out with people you disagree with, the less likelihood things are to have to resort to violence. I mean, I'll give you a good example. for the last 15 years, neocons and Democrats have been ginning up the American people and trying to butter us up to this idea of legitimate troops on the ground conflict with what they were calling, they labeled the axis of evil, which is essentially Iran and North Korea. Donald Trump basically said, you know what, how about we don't do that? How about I go over there and I sit down with Kim Jong-un and we figure out a way to kind of come to terms where we can peacefully coexist. We don't have to be best friends, but we don't need to be sending nukes at each other.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But a lot of people said that he was talking to a monster and that he was basically enabling, the next HITLER. But at the end of the day, he prevented, potentially hundreds of thousands of people from being unalived in another war. So that's an example of where speech prevails.
No, I get you.
But yeah, I think it's very difficult because I think the laws are very different in the UK and the rest of Europe. I mean,
I was gonna say it's like probably as well. Like it's a bit different here.
I mean, you guys, from what I understand, you guys are getting arrested for mean tweets. If I basically say, "Hey, I'm not a big fan of,"
Yeah, they have over 9,000 people incarcerated last year from tweets.
Yeah,
9,000.
That's insane. I mean, 9,000. That's a small military. That's a small military.
It's,
Yeah,
so it's like it's more than any country in the world. It's number one.
And you just have to ask yourself, like, what is it that people are saying that is so offensive you can't handle it? It's like they're not. It's just speech. And
Yeah.
I got a horrific echo.
Isn't it going to be illegal soon by January to speak against Israel?
There was I can't fix the echo just yet, but there was a lady who got raped by a Haitian, right? And then like she said like, oh like this is what and I don't know if it was a Haitian, it was someone where they're in their culture, that's what they do, they just grape people. She got more time. Yeah, she got more time than the person who raped her.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, you better be careful saying that's awful. You might have a Bobby knock at your door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, he still thinks that we speak this way. You might have a Bobby knocking at your door.
Oh, I didn't even clock that he said Bobby, bro.
He did.
That's crazy. There's no Bobby at the start. So
Yes, they are. Your police officers can't even carry.
Shepherd's Bush geezers.
Your police officers can't even carry firearms, and you expect me to respect you? I would conquer your entire country with my hunting club.
We have batons, we have horses,
We got batons.
Yeah,
We got
batons. Yeah, imagine coming at me with a
What
bat.
the fuck is that? What is that?
A